All right, so this is the ITEHIL water purification system, and we're going to walk you through it. I've done my homework on it. It's not a very complicated system, which is very good. So when you look at it here, there's two water filters. This is your hybrid filter, and they have a little tool in the bag that you can use to take these out, but if you're strong enough, you can just do it by hand. This filter is good for about 300 gallons of filtration. Obviously, if your water is not as contaminated, we're going to do really good here because our water is fresh and clean. So this is how easy it is to replace these filters, and they're also relatively inexpensive. For 300 gallons on the hybrid filter and 600 gallons on the RO filter, these are about $29 on Amazon. I don't know, sometimes you'll find them on sale. There's an arrow, and then there's its lock or unlock and lock. Let me see can you guys see that? I want you to see this. It's very important that you guys see this. So there goes the arrow, and you'd think that you could just turn it in like this, but you need to push it down in the groove and then rotate it around. Like I said, some people might struggle with it, but they make a tool. They have the tool that comes in a bag where you can do it really, really easy. The RO filter looks exactly the same. All right, we're going to look at the back of it here. Now this is the portion where that goes out to your primary filter. Your primary filter is just a suction filter. Let me show you what that looks like. Now these, I know the question I'm going to get is, how good of water does this make? Well, this makes 99.9% purified water, and these guys do have FDA certificates. They're on their website. So this is your suction filter. This is your primary filter, or number 1 filter. Your hybrid filter will be your number 2, and then your RO filter is your number 3 filter. So this is going to weed out most of the small stuff. But also, if you set this on set a plate in the creek and then set this on top of the plate, well, obviously it's not going to suck up any of the small stuff, or a lot less small stuff. There's little things you can do to make these filters last a lot longer. They do make a solar panel that can plug in, so you can recharge this and just have it waiting. So we'll go ahead and get this thing screwed in and start. Put it on, and it will spin. What you want to do after you get the hole screwed in is you want to untangle it so that it doesn't want to kink. So this is the input, and then now we'll go ahead and go to the output side. This is how simple this is. This is the white one. There's a little hose that's got a white on it. This is your purified drinking water, and then this is your filtrated water. So to do reverse osmosis, it's not wastewater because the water has already been filtered twice by the time it comes through when it goes through the hybrid filter. So this water that will come out the tube without the white end on it will be the tube that it'll go in. You can put it in like a 5-gallon bucket. You can wash dishes, you can wash yourself, you can wash clothes in it. It's that kind of water. And then the water that comes out of this is drinkable. That's how easy it is. So again, my short filter, or my short hose, is with the white, and this goes on the right side. This is drinking water. This is not, and it's even marked here. Never even noticed that right there. My eyes are not that good, guys. Some white paint would make that stand out a little better. But anyway, you just make sure that that's clicked in, and then at this point, we're ready to go make water. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this hose. It says something about priming the filter. You can put it in water and let it soak in. And then I've seen other people that don't do that, and it works just fine. So for 10 minutes, you're going to run the system when it's new to flush everything out, and then you can start collecting your water. Again, on Amazon or their website, ITEHIL's website, you can order these filters, and I know sometimes they have specials. There will be a code that I can give you, and I'll put that in the video right here, and that will get you a percentage off while it works. I don't know how long it's going to work. One other thing, it does come with a charger. It's a pretty substantial charger here, and it's with this charger, this thing takes about 2.5 hours to charge. So I can see a lot of possibilities with this thing. Like if you're going to be camping in backcountry camping, and that's a possibility for. The possibilities are unlimited. Let's just say, for example, you're going to go backcountry camping. This is very light. It's very, very toteable. And then your option is just to carry a ton of water back in to your backcountry camping. Like if you're going to do some backcountry camping with a side-by-side, water's 8 pounds per gallon. So look, that's a lot of water or a lot of weight to carry. And if you're going to go with this, you don't have to carry all that excess weight. You take a solar panel, this system with a couple of extra filters, gosh, you're set. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that is the clearest water that you could ever want. And this is a very steep bank, and I don't want to climb down there. So we have another spring that I can just walk to, and I'm going to take the water filter to that spring because probably that's what I would do in real life. All right, so this is our spring right here, and this runs year round. And this is just one of our springs. And this runs across our property, comes out of the Henry County aquifer. So what we're going to do is go ahead and make us a little sink or sump, and then we will, from there, I'll put something in that. Gizmo, I'm trying to make a video here and you're pushing at me. Yeah, you be careful. I'll push you off in the water. You want me to pet him. What he wants to do is say, enough of the videos. Let's just pet. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and dig a little sump, and then we'll go ahead and set like I got a cup I'm going to set in there, and then I'll take my suction hose and set inside that cup so I'm not sucking up all this debris. And we'll see what it does. I think it's going to be okay. Just stick it in the mud just so that a little bit of the water drains over into the cup. Don't want it to get any dirtier than it has to be. I'm just going to set that in my cup. Okay, you have to hold the button down a little longer. I thought it just pushed it on. So I can hear it. I can see the water going through. Got to fill these filters up, so it's going to be a little bit. But we got to step back so they can see. No, you need to step back. Come over here. So what I'm going to do is hold these over here because I don't want them to actually run into the water in front of it and make it muddy. You can really hear the water doing things in here. I can hear it going through the filtration system. All the instructions on top of it, but it's really simple. We're getting there now. All right, so now we're coming through the hybrid filter, and then this is the reverse osmosis filter. You can hear it slow down. You can hear the pump pressure getting harder as it goes through those filters. So what I'll do is turn the camera off and just let you guys relax. When I come back on, it will have already been 10 minutes. Right now it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So about 1:10, I'll come back to you. Let me talk a little bit more about this unit. We've got about 3 more minutes before we're ready to test it. It has 2 more lights at the bottom. It says RO and hybrid. Once those lights come on, it's letting you know that the pressure in those filters have went up to the point that they have to be replaced. When you replace the filters, you have to let it run 10 minutes in between each filter replacement, so that cleans out all the debris and gets the filter working properly. I would probably recommend, even though I can't really find it in the manual, is every time that you use this thing, if those filters are not used for a while, then I'd probably run it 3 or 4 minutes anyway to flush out anything, any impurities, because that water is going to set inside these filters until you use it again next time. Go ahead, if it's not going to be a long time before you use it again, I would probably go ahead and just drain everything out, put fresh filters in it, or just keep fresh filters ready to go in it so that when you really needed it, it'll be there. So another thing to think about is, there's plenty of videos out here on this. This thing's been out a couple of years now. And there's things to think about, like I've videos of this, people taking water out of drainage dishes. This thing has 3 stages, and this is the only system that I've seen. I mean, there's probably others out there, but it's the only one I've seen, especially in the $200 to $300 range that this unit falls in. So this unit can be anywhere from $250 to $350, depending on where you buy it and what time of year. That's FDA certified. This unit is FDA certified. It's been tested. The filters have been tested. It's for real. And like you go get those little straws that you suck through. Look, I could get down here and suck water out of this, and supposedly those work. But I've not seen any that have FDA certifications. If you know of one, please leave a comment and let us know, because that's really valuable information. All right, we've now come upon the 10-minute mark. Let's go ahead and see. I'll tell you what, let's see what we got going on here. I got 2 milk jugs. And Bubba, I told you this is not food. You can't eat it. He wants it so bad. So there's got to be something to eat here. Daddy always brings me treats. So we got 1 milk jug. That what we're going to do is just keep 2 milk jugs. We've got plenty of water. So I want to take this, turn it up like this so the water comes out like a fountain. Use it to wash off the hose. Make sure that that hose is clean, because you don't want to put that over in your... You can also wash your hands. You don't want to put that over in your milk jug. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the milk jug. And it looks like the hybrid filter is about double the capacity of the RO filter. This is fresh water. You know what? Let's go ahead and put the RO. Let's start over again. Let's just go ahead and dump this out. This is our freshwater filter. And then this is the hybrid, and let's see how long it takes them to fill up. My understanding is the hybrid filter is going to go a little bit faster than the RO, and that's okay. I know, just sitting here watching these, it makes me thirsty. I don't know. Right now, with the filters being brand new, they both seem to be going about the exact same speed. Maybe the RO is a little faster, but not much. So in the real world, if we were doing this, we would mark these. It says, you know, potable water. Potable, if you guys don't know, potable means drinkable. And then gray water, or just bath water, would be what you would call the other one. So this would be like a bath water or wash water, and this would be potable water. I'm going to tell you right now, that is sparkling clean, and to be quite honest with you, they're both sparkling clean. Guys and girls, it just isn't getting better than this. Me and the Gizmo sitting out in the woods on a 60-degree day in February in Tennessee. Love it. This is just absolutely wonderful. Yeah, so you can see now that the hybrid filter, the wash water, does go a little bit faster, and that makes sense, because to go through that RO filter, it has to use a high pressure water to go through that filter's membranes. So this is 1 quart milk jug, solid glass. Doesn't smell like anything. It's absolutely amazing. As good as any water I've ever had, and maybe better than, oh gosh. This water's already pretty awesome. And then go through this filtration system. That's freaking amazing. I don't know if it'll last as long as it says it will, but it's going to be nice to keep this thing charged up. We'll have some extra filters on hand. And then going camping, doing things like this, we have water. We have access to water. We're building that off-grid cabin, so when we get our rainwater system, this will be very helpful. So ladies and gentlemen, it's just that easy. You do it just like I said, put the little cup in the water so you're not picking up excess dirt. Turn it on, let it run for 10 minutes to clean out the new filters, and you have absolutely amazing drinkable water. I mean, this is really good water. I'm gonna Gizmo, you want some water? Come here. You just drank out of the stream, didn't you? Want some of this? Come here. Come here. It done made you mad because I pushed you out of the video. Let me get a little bit more. I spilled it all over myself. No, don't drink out of the bottle. No, here. No, don't drink out of the water. Oh, you done licked it now. You little turd. You're horrible. So they give you some sugar anyway, right? Thank you. So it don't really matter now, does it? You didn't lick me in the face. Well, I guess now is as good a time as any. I threw the bridge out of the way. The tree that we were working on earlier fell down while we were back here. All right, let's jump forward a little bit in time. This is the next day. I did come back over here because we're going to take this tree out of the way. So I can't get back through there without cutting my way out. And this is a direct path to the front of the property, but I just have to go through this mud hole. Luckily, I do have muck boots on, so I was able to get in there and flip that bridge out of the way. We're gonna see if the bighorn will mud. Y'all pray for me. So what I did, I took the bighorn, put it in 4-wheel drive, and then I put the front axle and the back axle, so all 4 wheels were pulling. It's a neat feature. Some side-by-sides don't have that. And yeah, hated to drive through that. Hope you enjoy this video. God bless. Have a great day.